The Sublime Beauty of Salvation. Devotional Thoughts for Women by Marianne M. Grutner. God is a lover of the beautiful, and above all that is outwardly attractive, He loves beauty of character. He would have us cultivate purity and simplicity, the quiet graces of the flowers. Good morning, dear friends. Today, January the 1st, our devotional is entitled Many Habits. Our scripture reading is taken from Matthew chapter 5 and verse 48. Therefore, you shall be perfect just as your Father in heaven is perfect. Have you ever set out to change a habit or take on a new project only to feel discouraged after exerting lots of effort, convinced it was impossible? Statistics show that only about 8% of major personal goals are actually achieved. In his book, Many Habits, Smaller Habits, Bigger Results, author Stephen Guise shares his experience of starting an exercise routine. The thought of doing 50 push ups and 100 sit ups paralyzed him. One day he thought, doing 50 push ups is like climbing Everest for me. What if I think differently? He then reasoned, I can easily do just one push up, and he did, proving the power of many habits. With that, he suggested abandoning large projects and focusing on small, manageable steps. For him, having good intentions or thinking big is not enough, as it can lead to demotivation instead of motivation and concrete achievements. If we think about steps that are too far apart, we will not take the first one. One push up instead of 50, writing a paragraph instead of a chapter, reading a page instead of 30 are all actions that can be done here and now. Today's verse calls us to be perfect. The word perfect from the Greek teleos means fully developed, complete. The idea of perfection, therefore, is functional. Be perfect implies being in the process of maturing, in the direction of growth, on the path to the great standard. Most days, when guys started practicing the one push up mini habit, he ended up doing more than one push up. Sometimes he did 50. When he wasn't feeling so motivated, he would at least do one push up. Here's the idea: to get on track with your goal, you'll replace the big push ups with smaller ones that you'll build up over time. We are starting a new year. What habits do you intend to cultivate on your spiritual journey? How is your daily communion with God? Are you combating negative thoughts and taking care of your health? Some habits may seem difficult to practice. How about trying them in smaller doses? If you can't dedicate an hour a day to your communion with God, start with a few minutes. If reading a chapter of the Bible a day is impossible, start with a few verses. If you can't drink 6 glasses of water, start with just one a day. Think about the first step you can take today. Maybe just a push up. Therefore, you shall be perfect just as your Father in heaven is perfect. Matthew chapter 5, verse 48.